Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
There we are. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone's had a fantastic opening day, opening weekend. And we're hopefully going to be opening up some boxes today. Nick Johnson here. Ricky to my left. How we doing this morning?
I got a question for you.
Oh, all the time. I'm ready to answer.
So, you're a White Sox fan.
Yes. Rocking it.
Are you a bad fan if you're playing the Angels, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you were like, with this pitching matchup today, Mike Trout's going to hit a home run. Are you a bad fan for betting for Mike Trout to hit a home run when he's playing your team?
No, I mean, I'm always on the side of let's make money. So
Okay.
let's do that.
The reason I ask is a buddy was confused at me when game 2 of the season I bet on Suarez to hit a bomb, a.k.a. the Cub Killer.
Yeah. If you know
I made money.
If you know that's what he does, that's what he does. And what we do over here, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, is we get into gear. We get into memorabilia. That's what we're trying to do today. We already have a pre-fill. What's our pre-fill for? Our can't miss jersey and our mini.
Jerseys and minis.
Fantastic.
8 to go, 4 headliners. It'll now be 7 to go.
Awesome. But before we even get into that, let's get into our dice roll for the day. Let me hit the randomizer. Let's also go ahead and hop on in there.
While you're hitting that randomizer.
We need 6 or higher.
Flex series, double box, black and blue flexes, double box 2 to go, single box 3 to go.
Nice. And our dice roll for the day, it's gonna be 9. So it's gonna be a lot of rolling around today. A lot of scrambling.
Wasn't like me. I think on Friday we had 12.
Oh no, my, that's good. I've never had double snake eyes like that. That's pretty good. And let's go ahead and see our chase for today. Let's go ahead and figure that out as well. So let's hop back on over to this wheel. Any predictions as I spin it right
Let's
now?
go black and blue flexes.
Okay, all right.
Let's get that out of the room.
It's going to go ahead and be the Volt, our fake spike Volt. Volt has 17 boxes left with 9 headliners, but 3 Volt keys still left.
And 4 flexes.
Nice.
That's Steve Young. That Randy Moss, pull your 84 jerseys out. I'm back home, pull your 84 jerseys out. Do you know who DJ Steve Porter is?
No.
Oh, am I the only one that's cultured here at UA?
Yeah, I'll have to say.
You
possibly.
might be. Okay, but here's the question. How old were you or what grade were you in? I got to see when these were coming out. Because I want to say it was like early 2010s. Could have been later. Yeah, so like in 2010, 2011, what grade were you in?
2010, 2011. I would have been 10, so fourth grade, I think. Is that right?
I don't know if that's too young. He used to
No,
be
I mean,
the
it's like, yeah.
he
yeah.
used to be the guy for like ESPN that would do
Third,
like
fourth
the where they would like take clips from interviews and stuff and do like sports like mixes.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was the Skip Bayless about Tim Tebow.
No, I
He's
have
a
no
gamer.
idea.
He's a playmaker. They put the
No.
techno beat underneath it.
I do remember Auto-Tune the News, though. That
It's
was
like that. Yeah.
okay.
It was exactly like
something
that.
similar. Well, let me go ahead and also, like I said, we're getting all over the place. Ladies and gents, if we're in our can't miss jersey and mini, let's go ahead and drop a box number in that one. It's just our single. So yeah, let me go ahead and get that in the
the
chat really
message
quick. Can't miss
By the way,
jersey.
I'm going
and-
to give
oh,
credit to
and
Mike for
mini.
this because I think it's him. Whoever came up with the idea on this computer to pop out the Twitch chat and have it on the side next to everything else we do over here.
Oh yeah, Chef's Kiss.
I think it's Mike. I think I'm going to give credit to Mike for that. Also, because I like Mike. He's a good guy.
I want to be like Mike.
I do want to be like Mike.
Yeah,
But which one? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
So many of them.
exactly right. And so many in this. Well, not so many, but we got a couple of names in there. Eric, Gasper, and Dean. If you want to drop a number, please, and thank you very much. If not, I'll hit the randomizer wheel. I haven't had to done that too many times, which is I think it's pretty solid.
What, the wheel?
Yeah, doing a wheel.
Frankly,
There's usually
Nick,
like a guy like our boy Jeff August who's in the chat. Usually he's pretty fast with it. Michael Convey also pretty good with the sniper, or able to get his numbers in.
also, I don't know if you said this already. Gaspar, welcome into the room, my man.
Oh, nice. Yeah, first time.
Where are you coming from? What's your favorite team? How'd you find the break room? All that good jazz.
You did have that usually, obviously, like to indicate who our first time customers are. You did have that. Unfortunately, as our windows currently are, I had it just covering the little parentheses. So yeah, exactly that. Gaspar, rock the Gaspar.
I will say this.
Hopefully that doesn't get annoying
good
either.
song, good reference.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will say, producer side of things, it annoys me a little bit and I changed it. Where like, so Gaspar, the first one had the one next to it, the second one didn't.
Mm-hmm.
If it's in the same break, we got to put the one next to both of them.
Exactly.
Makes it easier for you to see.
Well, there you go. I'll wait. I'll give you 10 more seconds, and then we'll hit this random wheel that we see ahead. Exactly that. Usually, you've been here a couple Sundays in a row, but usually right around 10:30 is right when we get our legs underneath us, and that's when we start bleeding into the next hour and into the next show. So we'll see if that trend continues.
Like how you mentioned Jeff August, he had the comment Ricky's
3,
random questions on
2.
the show.
Yeah, no, sometimes it is that way. Well, let's
spin
go
it.
ahead, spin it around.
Once the wheels up, all numbers in the chat are excommunicado.
Null and void. 16 is our closest number. Let's see if 16 is on our ticker for
16's the closest, or 16's what it ranked?
16 is what it's landed on. Let's see what we're going with. Let me 18 would be our closest one. 18. We would be in between 12 and 18. 16 is ding ding 2 over. So we're gonna go with 18. So let me get 18 out of here. Thank you. Very cool. 18 is what we got. But let me get these names all randomized and jumbled up.
And
Switched on over. We're going around 9 times. 9 times. Third of the way there.
9 times.
2/3 of the way there now. One more time. Bang. Our guy Dean having the majority of said break. So it'll be looking like this. Dean, you have the NFC North and the NFC South. Over to Gasper. Again, first time. Let us know who you're rocking with, who you're representing. The NFC East, you have that. Dean, back to you in the NFC West and the AFC North. And then over to Gaspar again, AFC South. Eric, you have the AFC East. lone spot for Eric. Hopefully he can get a little bit lucky there. We'll see. And then Dino in the AFC West.
Dino.
Good luck to everybody. And we'll see what we're rocking with. Like I said, 18. Right there. Slicing and dicing. Get into number one. First box in the day. First pre-fill.
Beautiful break to get into, too. Did you just whistle?
Yes, I did.
It sounded like the Twitter notification.
Yeah.
And I was like, did somebody's phone just go off with the Twitter notification?
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Well, we always wonder, if is it a catch? Is it this? Is that? It's a great signature, nevertheless. It's Calvin Johnson on the jersey, baby.
Is it a catch? Is it not a catch?
It's the NFC North hit. That's going to go to Dino. Dean with the big hit right there. Megatron.
What a hit.
And if we also see right in here, a little Beckett cert right there. You can always scan that and certify and see where we are. Calvin Johnson
Megatron headliner hit.
right there. Ooh. On the baby blue. This would be baby blue, or does it be homo?
I'd say so.
Yeah, baby blue, Detroit.
And who's it going to?
Like I said, it's going to Dino. That's going to
Dean,
Dean.
Dean, 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 Dean.
Hopefully that's someone's doorbell, possibly. As you're ringing, rocking, and rolling. Nice way to get the day started. In our first can't miss minis and jerseys. Jersey. First one of the day. Nice. Attaboy. Get this all situated. Fold it up before we get it.
All I can think about, and I've said this before, whenever I see Dean's name in the break room, I'm a big community guy.
Yep.
So all I can think about is
That's-
the Dean, where and his entrances. My favorite is the one that I use all the time, where he goes, "Frankly, I don't give a Dean." But like the other one where he's dressed as Tina Turner, and he goes, "Don't forget to Tina Turner back the clocks today for daylight savings time."
God, I wish that needs to not be a thing, but that's great.
Oh.
I'm the worst sometimes when it comes to watching shows, and that first season ends in a mini cliffhanger. I would say I don't want to spoil it, even though it's
Which
like
show?
Community.
Okay.
Yeah. It ends in like a mini little cliffhanger.
Six,
like, what are they
six
gonna
seasons
do?
in a movie?
Oh, it has the movie?
No, that's the running joke.
Oh.
Like the running joke through all of Community is a TV show's not successful until you get 6 seasons in a movie, and they have yet to have the movie.
Oh, that's true.
To where now, like the fans want the movie so bad.
Just for the joke.
The problem is Chevy Chase, who was on the show, he is never coming back to do a Community anything.
Really?
Yeah, Dan Harmon, who was one of the writers for the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Might have treated or definitely treated Chevy Chase wrongly and was kind of an ass to him.
Gotcha.
To where even Dan Harmon has said, like, on record, like, yeah, I could have been better.
That's the guy that does Rick and Morty
Yes.
too, right?
Yeah,
Oh
he did
man,
Community
those
first.
two have a little bit of a.
Well,
bit of a
I would
past.
say this. The other one has...
Yeah, they're much. They are tonight's big loser.
However, I will say this without saying it. The whole controversy... Dan Harmon and... What was the other guy's name? The guy who actually did the voices.
Oh, oh God,
With the glasses.
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland.
Yeah.
Funny thing, well, not funny, but interesting thing about that. So there was a YouTube channel I used to watch called Kinda Funny,
Yeah.
and they had him on. You can't find this video anymore because they took it down. They had him on their podcast, and on the show, the leader of it, Greg Miller, they're talking, and like Roiland says, like, "Oh, I've got this idea for a movie," and he goes, "I've always wanted to pitch it to Favreau." And like text him, but like he's like, it's probably not a good idea. And Greg does that thing. He goes, no, like give me your phone. I'll text Favreau right now. and the nervousness of Royland of like, you're not touching my phone.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Then it came out, and I'm like,
Yeah, you can
oh,
tell.
that's why he didn't want Greg touching his phone.
Yeah. I see you there, Shoe Dog. Let me tell you really quick. B&B besides Jeff's Matt Ryan is still in there. Yes, Matt Ryan is still available. The Warren Sapp is still available. As, of course, we know the black and blue Speed Flex. Every single one of them is a Speed Flex. Let me go through that one more time. Warren Sapp is still available. Matt Ryan, Terrell Davis, Ty Law, A.J. Brown, and then the dual sign Terry McLaurin and Robinson signed on that one. Brian Robinson, yes. Brian Robinson Jr.
I got you. How about we do a double box for it?
Let's do it. Is all set, ready to roll? Cool.
I'm gonna triple check.
I was just about to hop into our.
Let's do
little
a
rundown.
double box black and blue. It's all ready for you.
Cool.
This will bring us down to, where is it? 8 boxes. 8 boxes after this.
So a black and blue Speed Flex.
Same question I've said before, guys, in the chat, only for people who are seriously going to buy in with the black and blue, because this will bring us down to 8 boxes. Guys, for everyone buying in, let me know. Do you want me to put up a double or a triple? Because we could do the double, then we'll have to do quad double and 2 singles, or I could just make that double a triple, and we could do quad, triple, single.
There we go.
No secondary guys left.
Yeah, no secondary headliners.
Shoe
That
Dog.
was it after that, yes. So yes, please drop me 2 numbers for the first double box of this B&B Speed Flex.
And I'll just wait to see what the guys say if they want a triple or just another double here in the Speed Flex.
Yeah.
Triple makes it easier. We did that with the Diamonds yesterday, and it worked beautifully. And
Jeff
with this
August
many
says, I think I'm in it. Jeff August, you are correct. You are in it. He is asking for 5 and 13.
5 and 13.
5 and 13. Thank you. Very cool. 5 off the ticker. Thank you very much. And 13. You were on there. Now you're not. Goodbye, 13. So while we got those numbers, let me go ahead and get you guys in the shuffleizer and the randomizer. Randomizer's up. Randomizer is randomizing. It's doing its job. So let's do ours.
What if for you and I, we worked it out where while we randomize, we played the WWE draft thing that or the ding 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 ding.
So we got it 9 times around. We are there. Back down so you guys can see as well. Jeff, you were in the NFC North. Dean, back in there. You are in the NFC South. Jeff, right back to you again. NFC North. Chris stepping in. He is in the NFC West. AFC North, that belongs to Dean. Sean Schumann hopping in. AFC South, AFC East. Back to you, Dean. And then Chris once again in the AFC West. So once again, number 5, number 13, called up by our guy, Jeff August. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to everyone involved. A little bit of ripping, a little bit of tearing, and good luck to everybody. Speed Flex. Doom, doom. Speed Flex. Doom, doom. So we get our, obviously, again, being the black and blue series, there might be a little bit of damage. Should we get our magnifying glass out? And
Maybe.
we have to do that as well.
Sorry,
But I mean, even
I'm reading
sometimes,
Jeff
like I said,
August's comments.
we get these, and even us, we're baffled as to who it might be. And, well, a little bit of headliner magic right here. A little bit of headliner hit. Bang, bang, bang. Let me just make sure this bag is well opened enough that I don't have to worry about it. It's Warren Sapp, baby.
Woo!
Right there. Right in the
The
front.
QB killer.
Whew. And that's exactly what it says right in the front. QB killer. Killer? Warren Sapp. That's an NFC South hit. That's going to go to Dean. Back-to-back hits for Dino. Bang, bang.
Dino.
It's a headline hit as well. Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp, cover athlete for ESPN's video game.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It was a great. The thing I loved about the game was it was the first game to do the first person view, like where you're actually looking at it first person.
Oh, that's right.
Cool to play, just ahead of its time, man.
Yeah.
It was so weird, like having to move the controller and like, wait, I gotta move my head to look. Wait, where is everybody? So Jeff August says, I have a question to ask. Who determines why an item is black and blue, and why not put a post-it note saying that it was pushing? That's our production team. So
Yeah.
basically how we do it is when helmets come in, we've got our production team that goes through it and looks at every helmet, every jersey, making sure that that everything is in tip-top shape, because you guys know with
And-
mailing, sometimes it gets a little rough.
And unless I'm overlooking it, the only thing I would say is black and blue about this isn't necessarily the helmet, isn't necessarily any damage. It might just be that the signature is just a little bit worn.
signature?
You can kind of.
Yep, that's got to be it.
Yeah, I mean, right. Again, I'll kind of let you look in a little bit right here. Obviously, the
Yeah.
sig right where the W right on top, it's just a little bit faded. So
Kind of
maybe
like
not
that
enough pressure
like
as
that
he was writing
J-Mo
it.
we had yesterday.
Yeah, probably not enough pressure as he was writing it, or possibly it just dried in a wrong way.
It's just when we say minor imperfections, it's things like this, like a little.
It doesn't live up
scratch,
to
like
our
some
standard.
Well, yeah, it's like some. If you got that in the diamonds, you'd be like, "What the H is this?" Whereas in a black and blue now, it's like, okay,
Yeah, we're kind of exactly. We're being upfront, like, hey, there's something a little.
but it's our production team that determines that.
Exactly
Jay
right.
August.
So there you go. Like I
And
said,
then our head production team determines it, and then the head of the production team who puts all of our series together, he's the one that says, "Okay, we got enough for a black and blue."
yeah. So there you go. It sometimes adds up, and you get it just for a little.
The
bit
black
cheaper.
and the blue.
So, let me write that up right quick because we got one more in this double box.
What a hit! What a hit! What a hit! What? So last time, guys, or else I'm gonna put up the Mahomes is gone, Chris. The Mahomes is gone in the Speed Flex. Before I put it up, last time, people in the black and blue that are buying in, do you want me to put up a double or a triple? Otherwise, I'm just gonna do whichever one I want. I will do whichever one makes it easier for us if you guys don't vote. Love Warren Sapp.
Second helmet of the day, serving it up Gary's way. Blah. If you know, you know. See,
Jay
I got
August,
one.
it's just something we do.
Yeah.
Can the host spot it? Like, I mean, we're not gonna have a spreadsheet of everything that's wrong with the helmet. A little fun game to play.
Yeah. Well, I
Keeps
spy.
it interesting.
Kind of keeps us on our toes too. Of what's right and what's wrong. Nice.
Nice. Zoinks,
I
dude.
personally like this guy, and I said
Okay.
to no offense to him, maybe just because, like I said, in the fantasy realm, I said just a step down, maybe a Christian McCaffrey.
Don't tell me this is a Danny Dime Speed Flex.
No. It is a Chase Brown speed flex right here.
ILLINI.
Chase Brown. That's gonna be an AFC
Let's
North
go.
hit. That's gonna go back to back. That's Dean again, doubling it up in a different division, a different sense.
So what do you mean? No disrespect to Chase Brown.
Because I say it in the sense that, like, you know, like, oh, Temu version of this. I'm like, I think it's just a step down because it's he does the same
of
exact
Joe
thing.
Mixon?
Of Christian McCaffrey in the sense. Like I said,
okay.
he would get almost 20 carries, at least like 5 receptions a game.
Mm-hmm.
He was their go-to guy.
Yeah, I love Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Illinois guy.
I didn't even know that.
Yep, him and his brother. Brother's the Super Bowl
nice.
champion
True
on
that.
the Eagles, Sydney.
And again, let's kind of just scan it, do some little bit of
Investigative
overview.
work.
It might not be the signature. I don't think it's the signature. I'm not really. There's a tiny blemish over here that kind of looks like it can be wiped away. Maybe okay. There's a couple little small little scratches right
Yeah.
here.
So
Teeny tiny. Again,
since I haven't gotten any in chat, I'll let you decide,
Okay.
Mr. Host. Double, triple. What do you want me to put up for the black and blue? Keep it as a double, make it a triple.
how many we got left?
We got 8 left. So a triple will just be quad, triple, single. If we do a double, we got to do quad, double, single, single.
I'll pause back to you. What do you think's more simple?
For me,
Yeah.
I would love a triple. It's 1, 2, 3.
No, let's run it.
All right,
and
let's run
let's
it.
see if we can run it that way. Let's see how everyone wants to.
It
have
worked for the Diamonds yesterday.
And
no
I mean,
reason why it can't work for the Black and Blue.
Yeah, exactly right. Let me get that written up really quick. Congrats again, Dean. Back to back. Like I said, I personally like this kid. I think he's going to do very, very well. It'd be smart if I don't think he's got any contract things coming up, but if they need to, I would keep him. I would keep him around. So nice hit. Nice way to start off the day. Some solid names. Warren Sapp, Chase Brown, Calvin Johnson to get us started. Nice start in the AM. I'm surprised. I mean, maybe it's just on us. No, there's no baseball going on right now. No series.
We
for
had baseball earlier in the week.
Oh, we had it early. Okay,
Yeah.
early in the week. Okay,
We had an opening day Thursday night.
Okay, I would.
It was supposed to be Thursday at noon. Took us a while to get the graphics, so it ended up being a Thursday
Well,
night
then
series.
that's good on us. Then that means we obviously gobbled it up, ate through it.
Sean Cummings wants to know what's left in the Black and Blue.
What's left in the black and blue? Matt Ryan is left. Terrell Davis, Ty Law, AJ Brown, and then they dual signed Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson Jr. And that would be again,
5 headliners, 8 boxes.
Yep. 5 headliners, 8 boxes.
I got you. I did that math for you.
Ooh, appreciate it.
Did that math for you. I was like, let me go ahead and do this math for him.
Chase Brown. Again,
Yeah,
I feel
like
like
I said,
again, another guy. If you play, if you're in the fantasy football realm, not gonna skyrocket in his ADP from last year, I wouldn't think, but gonna go up, gonna be up or at least a round or two from last year.
Are
He's
we
gonna.
talking average draft position?
Oh yeah, exactly right. I think he'll be the guy that at least somebody in your league, you take him, you're gonna hear, oh, I wanted him. That was gonna be my dark horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Between a guy like him, I think Chuba Hubbard might fall into that realm again. Of course, my bias will always lean towards Bucky Irving.
I love Bucky.
Oh, I love me some Bucky.
And we're going to do a Black and Blue single.
Another black and blue single?
Yep.
All
Jeff
right.
August and Brad Shimura closing up
Man.
that one.
It just feels like every time I'm about to hit that randomizer
That's how it
button
works.
to fly into a rundown, we got a series.
how
We
it
got
works.
to break that opens up, and I love that. That's perfect. That's perfectly awesome. So, first black and blue Speed Flex single. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Single number 1. Drop me a box. Drop me a number. Just one number, please.
And now it's simple because this single can now get drafted. So now it's just a quad and a triple. With
Nice.
7 left.
Love hearing that.
Quad and a triple.
Gobble it up, guys. Like I said, we say black and blue, but I would say minor imperfections, if at the very least. Jeff August, you were in there and you were asking for 30, and you're gonna get 30. Oh, you're gonna get it, my friend. Off the ticker it goes, and onto the desk it is. Chase Brown will slide you over just so you can still enjoy the sun.
You mean the fluorescent tube?
Yeah, you know. Let's see now. Get everyone's name all wrapped up and ready to go. Dun, 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 dun. Those kids are losing their mind.
So I will say this.
Yes, okay.
You know, it's the best thing about baseball being back.
The hot dogs.
I've already had the ultimate sweat of my life, game 1.
9 times around already.
After this break, I'll let you know about it.
More at 11.
So, Eric, I'm going to double check for you. I believe our plan is with the minis after the can't miss. I believe we'll have a new mini in the room.
Cool.
But I will double check on that for you.
There we go. NFC North belongs to Sean Schumann. TJ checking in into the NFC South. Michael Convey into the NFC East. Jeff, you have the NFC West, the AFC North, and the AFC South. Brad getting in there into the AFC East. And then Jeff right back in once again. AFC West. It's all yours, my friend. So good luck. 30 is the box number called out by Jeff. So 30 is what we will open, my friend. Good luck once more. A little bit, there's just sometimes just a little inky little bit of tape that gets stuck to the little box cutter. And somehow, some way, once again, I always toss it out there. If you want to sponsor our box cutter, that'd be fun. That'd just be fun. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, so we'll have a mini break coming up right after that. Minis and jerseys can't miss is done. We got 7 boxes left in that.
Nice.
Yeah, reason we haven't had the minis out is because we've had the can't miss jerseys and mini break.
Nice. Well, how about Super Bowl champion, newly crowned Super Bowl champion, but on the Ole Miss lid.
Okay.
It's gonna be AJ Brown.
It's a little headliner hit action.
Big time headliner hit right there. And again, might just be this little bit of ink not being perfect right there. That might be our little bit of black and blue right there, but not too shabby. That's gonna be an NFC East hit. That's gonna go to Michael Convey. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Again, not on your traditional Eagles lid or on the Tennessee Titans lid, which he had I wouldn't say a cup of coffee, but obviously the majority of his career now in the NFC East, now on the Philadelphia Eagles. So there you go, right there, right in the Ole Miss lid. Who unfortunately they just fell out of the tournament.
You want to know what is? I will always find this funny about AJ Brown.
Sure.
Do you know who AJ Brown is linked to in similarities?
No, go ahead.
I'll give you a hint. Old Mizzou wide receiver.
Oh, I'm not. No, I don't.
So
I have no idea.
get this, right? And I love this guy in college. He did not pan out in the pros. Dorial Green Beckham played most of his time with Mizzou. 2014 was transferred to Oklahoma, right? 2015 draft, second overall, or second round, I should say. 40th pick, not second overall. Second round gets drafted by the Titans. After 1 year with the Titans, he was traded to the Eagles for offensive tackle Dennis Kelly. And then they did the same thing. Draft A.J. Brown. Where do they trade him to? The Eagles.
Yeah. Similar route.
One is way better than the other, though.
No, Jeff, he's not drunk because he didn't share. If he didn't, I'm just kidding. He wouldn't. No.
Why am I drunk?
Nah, that's what Jeff Fox is saying.
What it comes from is every time I hear A.J. Brown, I think of Dorial Green Beckham.
Yeah.
Because they both got drafted by the Titans. They were both wide receivers and both got traded to the Eagles.
Jeff, that's just sometimes that's what happens if you get with your bros and you just sit there for a Saturday night. You're just like, let's just name dudes in a room, and that's just what you do for a couple hours. Yeah, no. Again, someone probably would think of that if you. So it's all right if you don't know ball. You don't know ball.
If you gotta know ball,
you gotta know ball. That's just something.
Usually, me and my friends would say that, but wrestling, like
yeah. Like, all right, Intercontinental champions in a row. Bang. Not counting international stars. Oh, but there you have it. Anything else close to or... Because we can, otherwise, like I said, if that's the case, if we're slowing down in the sense that we don't have anything close, we can kind of hop into our first little rundown.
The quad and the triple have gotten started.
Okay,
we
that's
got
nice.
6 left in the trip and 7 left in the quad.
And that's perfect, like we said. Like we got 7 boxes left.
Mm-hmm.
7 boxes
left.
1
triple, 1 quad. We out.
And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 headliners. So love seeing that in that black and blue speed flex.
Dorial Green Beckham. Does anybody remember DGB? Am I the only one that remembers this dude? Because I loved him in the 2015 draft.
It sounds familiar.
He balled for sure. Out at Missouri.
There was just that. I love that the time traveler that goes to like all the basketball games. He's just I'm the 2000s time traveler. And he goes, I just went to the Little Caesars Arena. They don't call it that no more. They used to call it the Mouse in the Palace. He drops some name and some guy just goes, he used to ball out.
He used to ball out.
Some guy like the 2000s Pistons. Oh man. But yeah, exactly that. Let's hop into our first rundown officially of the day. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and clean up our last couple of
DGB, yeah, dude, he was a boss, man. His last year with Mizzou, he had 883 yards and 12 touchdowns in 14 games.
Let's see where our diamonds are looking like. Diamonds are
pretty good.
Isn't it most boxes in the series?
23.
Yeah.
23 with 8 headliners.
23 with 8 headliners. Let's go ahead and try and clean this out a little bit because we got
4 of those are flexes.
I was just about to say, of those headliners, when we have 4 flexes just chilling, I really like seeing that. Peyton Manning on a speed flex. Saquon Barkley, just joining for just recently named AJ Brown. Saquon Barkley joining the Super Bowl realm. You get on a speed flex as well. Ray Lewis on there. The only guy I would say odd man out in that sense. No Super Bowl champion, Trevor Lawrence, but still on the speed flex. Still a little ways away.
It's on an NFL draft speed flex.
That's actually pretty. That's exactly that. If I would say odd man out, oh man, that's looking slick. Number 1 pick right there inscribed on there. Oh, I'm jealous. Is he? Oh man, that lad McConkey got pulled. Oh, that had to be fun. I like looking at that. There you go. A little zoom in action on the. Oh, nice. A little bit of like drip. Salute to service. Peyton Manning speed flex. Okay, with a little gold visor action. All right, I see what you're up to. I know what you're about. That's pretty solid right there. Oh, okay. There's the lad McConkey again. I'm just gonna look at it.
The lad got pulled last night, sadly.
Even I guess we always say early bird gets the worm here on the 9 a.m. hour, the 9 o'clock show. I guess the nighttime owl can also get his due. Mm-hmm. So you gotta be up here in the UA at all times and all hours of the day. Who's left in the football jersey mystery box? Sorry, the football jersey. Yeah,
I just want to know what's in the jerseys.
Just the actual jersey in between just the jerseys.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Flying over to just the jerseys. We got Champ Bailey available. Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, Dwight Freeney, Ty Law, who's just all over the place, it seems like. Maybe I might just be exaggerating.
Those are the only 2 breaks he's in is the flex and the jerseys.
It's just right next to each other. I say all over the place. Ty Law, like I said, also in the black and blue speed flex, still available. Ty Law available in the jersey. Nico Collins in there as well. And then secondary headliners not pictured here is Thurman Thomas. Again, jealous. A couple of these gets nabbed, but still that Nico Collins, not too shabby. Ray Lewis, can't go wrong there. Let's get that Penix pulled. We could do that. Michael Penix Jr., who's sitting in the practice squad end around. Let me go ahead and find that on the quicks right in front of me. Michael Penix Jr. chilling right there on another salute to service chrome not chrome. Salute to service dome right there, right in there.
Ayo.
Still have Emmitt Smith as a mini right there on the Gators and the Florida, who still rocking and rolling in the tourney. I don't know if your bracket is completely annihilated or not, or if you're still at least swimming a little bit. I don't know. I don't mind the chalkiness of the tournament, but we'll definitely get to that a little bit more. Tony Dorsett also available right here, chilling right next to him in the picture. So nice one there. Again, jealous to anyone who pulled that C.J. Stroud slab. Nice one. Also flying around. Comments that he would give it to Rip if not pulled by Saturday. For which one? Oh, the Michael Penix Jr. Yeah, that could be the case.
Is Rip also a Michael Penix guy?
I don't know.
Are Rip and I the Penix bros?
It could be. It could be the case. I personally, I've yet to meet Rip in person. I've only talked to him over the.
The Emmett.
Ah, okay.
I thought I had a Penix bro.
Gotcha. A Penix bro.
So I thought
a pen pal?
A pen pal.
Yeah, there you go. Hopping into the can't miss jerseys and minis. We got 3 headliners still left available there. We got the Peyton Manning on a mini, Joe Montana on a mini helmet, and then AJ Green chilling as well. So he's a secondary headliner, unlisted there. So there we have it. I like that. I thought that was it's a nice little jumble. Both a couple of Penix. Yeah, you run around with your Penix out.
Yes, all the time.
Oh. I hope not all the time. It gets cold. We are
shrinkage, Jerry.
Yeah, it's a little bit of shrinkage there.
I swear it was shrinkage.
Did I just say that live? Well, yes, you did. By the way, we are on the air, Jim. Hopping into the vault. Couple of names there. Vault, let's see. Vault, we got 17 boxes left, 9 headliners, so almost right down. Oh, a little bit more than 50% on the headliners available. And then let's jumble in. Let's throw in some vault keys. We got 3 vault keys still available. I see $200, $100, and $50 still available vault key wise. Always love giving away some free money. Love doing that. But we also have Bo Nix on the authentic still available. Drew Brees on an authentic. A couple of speed flexes over here. Steve Young on a speed flex. Adrian Peterson on a speed flex. AJ Brown not black and blue, so no blemishes there. AJ Brown on a speed flex in the vault. Randy Moss also on a speed flex in there. The only one I overlooked so far. Dan Moreno on an authentic, and Deion Sanders on a rep. Finally, Frank Gore, secondary hit, not listed, not pictured in here. Man, oh man, again. Yeah, I think we were talking about this last week. There was another series. I think it was the mini series, just flooded with your boys, flooded with some Vikings left and right. Randall Cunningham. It was Randall Cunningham. Jordan. Yeah, exactly. You got them all. Justin Jefferson. You had them all. Jesse M. chime in. He likes Penix. So you go another pen pal. You got a pen pal right there. Oh man. Let's see.
So, really quickly.
Sure.
Death in the Twitch chat. Death Tech. Let him know. He asks Nick, if you're the only person to buy break, are you guaranteed to win?
If you bought all 8 spots, that would be a guarantee.
Got to buy all 8 spots.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be the only thing, of course. The only other way to guarantee a hit right away is to get into our rep personals. Well, while it isn't what I'm looking at right here on your screen, rep personals are listed here. Kurt Warner, Jared Allen, Randall Cunningham, Rondé Barber, Ty Law, Trey McBride, Kyron Williams, Ricky Williams, and then Patrick Peterson, all in our rep personals. Still available if you want to hop in there. It's the only way, again, guarantee a win in that sense in your rep personals, or if you buy
jersey
all 8 spots. If you want to buy all 8 spots. Finally, college, we got your midterms. It's spring break for a couple of people, so hopefully it's no longer done with your tests and all that fun jazz. We got three available right here, 3 listed headliners. Of those, again, we got 10 boxes, 3 headliners. Baker Mayfield on a speed flex, Terrell Davis, and then Mike Evans. Mike Evans available. Ooh, nice. Where's Mike Evans on the Texas A&M right in front of me? There we go. Bang. Again, pulled already, but that Eddie George would have been looking nice. Mm-hmm. A nice big old auto right there. Did we hit everything? This is one of those where I stammer. I went through the speed flex, and It was when I do my Dora the Explorer. I'm like, we did the speed flex. We did the jerseys. Did we hit the vault? I think we hit the vault.
Yeah,
yes, we did.
Can't miss.
We didn't miss that. So I think we hit it from top to bottom, guys.
Yeah, we got it.
How do you tell how many slots are left? We did it. So right here on this list, when you go to the live break sheet, it should say right here, 8 slots still remaining, 5 slots still remaining, 8 slots still remaining. If it sells out, it will say break is currently sold out. That's when our guy Ricky would be like, "Ding, let me hop in. Let me go ahead and reset everything." And that would be exactly right. So again, you'll know when something is close, when it's getting down lower to 3, 2, 1. So 6 still available in our single box jersey. Still 7 available there. Wide open right here along the way. Just about everything else a fake spike. 5 to go in the midterm on the college. 8 to go on our double box, and then 5 to go here on the practice squad double box. So guys, hop on in, direct the traffic. Let me know where you'd like to go. And again, anybody, any new timers, any newcomers, questions galore, no problem answering them. We'll do our best to answer anything and everything in between. So let's go ahead and do that. And so far, so away. If I haven't explained that either, the chase is the fake spike vault. Haven't done a fake spike vault just yet. What that means is if we fill up a vault break and your name is in there, we'll then also at the end of the show, right before we hop into our 12 o'clock show, we will then do a wheel spin to hopefully get you back some gift card money. So exactly right. So if you hop into the vault, we break a vault, your name goes in there. We spin it 9 times around because our number of the day is 9, and we'll go ahead and trying to get you some UA cash right back to you. Do you pick a team? You do not pick a team. You get your name in there, and then we randomize. You will fall into then a division, or a division for the most part, because it's mostly NFL helmets for the majority. But obviously, in the 1 and 4, you fall into a certain section. It would be
for
football.
Everything in the room right now, you'd get a random division.
Yeah, exactly right. We don't currently, as of now, nothing. No baseball, unfortunately. No other. No 1 and 4s are up as of right now. So right now, you would just go into a division. Of course, the NFC North, South, East, West, or the AFC North, South, East, or West. Again, for example, Chase Brown was pulled. Dean was in the AFC North. The AFC North, the Bengals are in the AFC North. Dean then won said helmet. So if hopefully that clears anything up for you, Steven, on that end. So that's essentially how our breakdown, how our room works. If you're ever curious, sometimes you're just stumbling upon. If you just stumble in here like, hey, this seems pretty cool, but I'm just a little hesitant to play. I don't know how it works. No problem. Ask away. And it's tough to say. Like I said, it's not a guaranteed win unless you fill up all 8 spots by yourself or you hop into a rep personal. That's the way to go there. But there you go, folks. Like I said, take us there. Drive where we want to go. Already had a couple of Speed Flex Black and Blues. Yo, what's up, FK Retro? How we doing this morning? Hopefully we got our coffee. Hopefully we got a little caffeine in general. I always switch it up. No sponsorship just yet, so I won't put it on the big screen. But I got my due in me for the day.
So I got a question for you, and this goes for the chat.
Fire away.
Have you heard about the New York Yankees' new torpedo bats?
I did see this yesterday.
What is your opinion on them?
Cheating.
How, though?
If they didn't get it approved by the league, then it's cheating.
Here's why. In the rule book, all it says is that a bat has to be a single piece of wood with, like, the biggest part, like, can have, like, a diameter of, like, 40-some inches?
Okay.
It can't be bigger than that. Doesn't say anywhere about
where the thickness.
That thickness. It's just they can't be thicker.
I guess so.
This radius.
Yeah, I mean, I might be the coach. I might be the referee from semi-pro when he does the alley-oop for the first time. He goes, foul. No, two fouls. Yeah. No, I could be overreacting.
The one reel I saw had a great point. The MLB needs to get in front of us, though, because if the Dodgers start doing this, it's over.
Yeah.
If you give Ohtani one of those, like Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, they might hit 50 home runs each.
I did see someone photoshopped like a ginormous, just obnoxiously large, like almost like what Bam Bam in the Flintstones would carry. He's like, hey, new bat for the New York Yankees. I might be with you on this one, SMC. If it's within the current specs, it's not cheating. It might just be one of those things like, yeah, gosh darn it, the Yankees thought of it first. Mm-hmm. It should be cheating, but it's not because the evil empire's doing it. But they're just smarter. It's just that's why they are who they are. It's in that realm. I know it's getting on me. Unfortunately, the White Sox are 1-1. They cannot go 162-0 this year. They were close. First time being over 500 since 2023, opening day 2023. It's fun while it lasted. I mean, checking in with your Cubos last night, that was a little scary really quickly.
So I will say this.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at 2 pictures of bats, right?
Yeah.
And I'll show you. I'm going to move over there. So I don't know the radius of this torpedo bat. Like, I haven't, like, put the measuring tape
Yeah.
around it. So, like, this is an Athletics bat. This is a Yankee bat.
Okay.
The Yankee bat looks thicker than the A's bat, right?
Yeah. It might be an optical illusion, though.
Is it that, or is it really like it's like if it's thicker than it's supposed to be, then yes, they're breaking the rules.
Yeah.
But like when the picture of Jazz Chisholm, it looked thin and like a torpedo.
I
basically.
know. Yeah.
It's so weird. But hey, if it helps you hit home runs, I miss I miss the home run hitting. So like anything to get the home run hitting back, I'm all for because
Yeah.
like that Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire year was the best year of my baseball life.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. Like I said, they just picked apart Nestor Cortez yesterday. they
Rightfully so.
yeah, not
Yeah, making his return to Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You don't think they had fun doing that?
Oh, the bleacher. I'm sure the bleacher creatures ate him up.
The bleacher creatures.
Yeah, they tore him apart.
Roll call must have been real fun.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, like I said, we did our roll call here. I might hop back in again. SMC said the specs are the bat can't be the thickness more than 2.61 inches. I doubt they are over as they would have been checked immediately.
Okay.
And we would have already heard today the bats are illegal. That's true. I mean, if they're checking they're checking the glove after every half inning, I was sure they would probably be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, that bat's a little weird, dude."
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not jumping to them breaking any rules, like most people would. But I will say earlier, I had my those like days you bet on a sport,
Yeah.
and you got that sweat fest.
Yeah.
Had my first one of the baseball season. It was beautiful.
That also would be pretty funny if like this is your first day betting and you're like, I'm gonna take the Brewers and like, hey, honey, Yankees just dropped new bats, and you're like, oh god,
right after you put it. Can I
Yeah.
cash out? Oh,
yeah, no,
I
nope,
can't
already
cash out.
three home runs over the fence.
So
Jesse M checking in. If the Dodgers keep playing the Tigers, they'll hit the 50. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's the thing. Game 2, or was it opening night? No, it was game 2 of the season.
Yeah.
I needed Conforto with the hit
Yes.
and Dodger money line.
Mike-
Did you watch that game at all?
Sorry.
Go ahead. You're
Mike,
good.
yes, Adrian Peterson still is available in the vault. Still available in the vault. We got
and what
17
Randy
boxes,
Moss?
9 headliners, 3 vault keys. Like I said, still available. $200, $150. Adrian Peterson on the Speed Flex still available. Bo Nix on an authentic. Drew Brees on an authentic. Like I said, a slew of Speed Flexes. Besides Adrian Peterson on the Speed Flex, Steve Young
others.
still available. AJ Brown and Randy Moss all available. Finally, Dan Moreno on an authentic, and then Deion Sanders on a rep, and then Frank Gore sliding in on a secondary hit. He's in there as well in that vault. Like I said, the vault is our chase. It's our chase wheel spin. So hop in, guys. Hop in. I'm sorry. What?
So get this. I need
Go.
a Conforto hit and a Dodger money line.
Okay.
Dodgers take the lead bottom of the 8th on a Mookie Betts home run. I'm thinking, I still need that Conforto home run. I'm like, I need the Tigers to tie this.
Yeah.
I think there were 2 outs. Conforto going to dive for a play and left, misses it. Tigers score a run, tie the game.
Oh man.
Then in the top of the
No
10th,
problem, Mike. I got you.
Tigers take a 2-run lead, almost a 3, but their catcher basically, as Margot is coming in, hits him in the foot before his hand can swipe over the plate. He's out. Conforto leads bottom of the 10th, gets the rally started. There's my hit. They score 5 runs in the bottom of the 10th, capped off with a Mookie Betts 3-run game winner.
Yep. Yeah.
I was
Baseball's
sweating
back.
the whole time. Like, I need that Conforto hit.
Baseball's back. This is March. I love it. I love this time of year.
I haven't watched a tournament game since
No.
week 1.
I love this time. You truly get the best. I mean, whatever you say. Oh, NBA, that you get the best basketball because you get in the NBA tournament.
We get the best basketball in a couple weeks when the playoffs start.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, this Sixer lineup they're throwing out right now, Blech. I had to stop betting first baskets because I'm like, I can't with these lineups.
Is it Quigley, something with the Q, who's on the Sixers?
Quentin Grimes.
Quentin Grimes.
Former Houston Cougar.
And no fault on him, but if Quentin Grimes is, dropping 25, 30 and he's leading the way for that squad.
Grimy?
No, I like him.
Grime time?
There was some question that was asked. He goes, what current role player on an NBA team could lead like a 16 or a 15 seed? And a lot of people were like, Quentin Grimes would Grimes would lead probably to a Final Four right now. I'm like, you know what? He's not wrong. Wrong.
I'm also learning that I was wrong. I'm saying this on record. I was wrong, Nick. So for the longest time, me and Kobe White have had a checkered past.
Mm-hmm.
My nickname for him has been the trash can.
Oh, no.
I was wrong. Zach LaVine was the trash can.
Yeah. Yeah,
Zach
exactly
LaVine
right.
was the trash can.
I mean, I'm sure you guys saw here, especially in the Chicagoland area, that was beyond exciting to the point where I sat there, I saw the highlights, and I go, I might have to go get CHSN now. He was, again, Stacey King wasn't wrong. He's like, get your tickets. I mean, there's a special team. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
We're going to win the finals. We beat the Lakers twice.
That's true.
Everyone thinks the Lakers are going to win the finals, and we beat them with LeBron and Luka.
Stomped on them about a week ago, 140 to 118, and then doing this. I think it also said, I didn't watch the tape to confirm, but it said LeBron was responsible for giving up the last 12 points to the Bulls. I'm like, all right.
I know on the Kobe White 3, he did throw the inbounds pass that was stolen by Giddey.
Okay. And the vision on him to just he kind of scanned, looked around, and just immediately sniped it over him. Like, that was awesome. Piston for a short period of time. Piston fan? I think, wasn't Zach LaVine on the Pistons for a quick second? Or
No. There's rumors that he was going to get traded to the Pistons, and when he found that out, he's like, ooh, I'm injured. Oh, I don't think I can get traded.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm injured. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, maybe it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that so many people do the Photoshop on Twitter. I've seen basically everyone with a different jersey on.
We wanted to trade him to the Pistons, and we had a deal in place. And LaVine's like, no, I'm hurt. Can't get traded. Can't trade me when I'm hurt.
And that could have probably done. I mean, I can't say the what if, but I don't think the Pistons might not have had the same success this year if Zach LaVine was over there trying to take away minutes and time. But hopefully, for those that were very early on in that regard of like, oh, did the Bulls get fleeced, trading away Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey? This kid's balling out. I really hope that the Bulls re-sign him. That's my only thing. And I don't think there's going to be a huge demand for him, so you can probably get him a little cheaper. So that's just my thing. Like I said, guys, scales, everyone in between, let me know what guys want to go.
Flex
Vault.
is quad and a triple, and then we're done.
Exactly right. We got 7 to go there. Quad and a triple.
The black and blue flexes.
Exactly right. Eric's asking, can you show me one more time how I see how many slots are left? Because when I'm on it, it just asks me how many slots do I want to buy. Sure thing. So when we go to our page right here, when we go to a Join a Live Break page on the UA website, right here, when you're looking at what break you want to dive into, right here it'll say slots remaining, excuse me. And usually it will tell you how many are left. So right now, in our quad box for the read option series, all 8 slots are still available. All 8 slots still available. While I'm not excited that all 8 slots are still available, all 8 spots are still available. So hop in, guys. Let's go ahead and do that. And again, for example, there's 6 spots still available in the black and blue Speed Flex quad box right there. So we always start off with at least 8. Or we always do it no more than 8, because obviously there's no more than 8 divisions in the NFL. So that's how we would break it down. And then 6 spots in a baseball series for the most part, depending on that. College series, again, we try and do 8 again and mix it around by team. But yeah, exactly that. So 6 available in this triple box, 6 available in the quad box. It might in the drop down menu. It'll end up telling you how many you want. But again, like that, when you click on it right before, it'll let you know. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. Again, quantity. And for any reason, it should probably pop up that we can't sell you X amount of spots that aren't available. So there you have it. Jeff, I still want to have the Favre.
He's still trying to push this Favre.
Still trying to move the Favre. Exactly right, guys. I love that we're able to figure out the community. So there you go, guys. If you're good on, hopefully you're good on that, Eric. If you need any more clarification, just let me know. Be happy to appease on that. But again, might as well while I'm still looking around, might as well hop into another rundown. No problem in that sense. This is our read options. This is our Diamond Series. Still 4 speed flexes available. Peyton Manning, Saquon Barkley, Ray Lewis, all of those 3 Super Bowl champs. And then Trevor Lawrence chimed in and he said, "Hey, I'm on the speed flex, but he's a little different. He's on the draft draft speed flex right there. I think it says it says the draft and then the NFL draft right over the top of it. Nice and slick on the matte black, the number 1 pick overall right there inscribed. Also available, the Lawrence Taylor to the left, stage right.
To the left.
Of that side. Mike Evans still available as well, who's also in the college. Can hop in there. Deion Sanders, a newly extended Deion Sanders. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts, questions, concerns on that one, Ricky?
Nah, I knew. For everyone who thought he was going to go to Dallas, he's staying. He was going to stay in Colorado the whole time.
Oh, he tricked us,
didn't he?
It was
just to get more money.
Oh, he did it again, didn't he?
He's going to ask for so much money, Colorado's going to put him on layaway.
When are we going to open boxes? We open boxes, Lee, when we fill up.
Out. We got, and I know I'm cutting you off here, Nick, so I apologize.
No problem.
5 left in the jerseys, 5 left in the practice squad double. We got 5 left in the college single, and then both the black and blue flex triple and quad are 6 to go.
Cool.
Once we fill up, we break.
Yep. So yeah, there you go. Again, Leo, that's when we open boxes. When all 8 spots are filled up, then we are able to figure out what box number we get. Then I randomize the names to give everybody their division, and then we go from there. So like for instance, right here, we're in our black and blue speed flexes. So Matt Ryan available, Terrell Davis, Ty Law, and then the dual signed Brian Robinson Jr., Terry McLaurin. So if it were to be the dual signed Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson Jr., it would be the NFC East because it is the Washington Commanders. So whoever were to fall into that would end up winning that helmet. That's if and only if. Well, if and when eventually, obviously, when we open the boxes. So there you have it. Still available is in there as well. No secondary headliners, do just those boxes. And like I said, we have a quad box up and a triple box. We got 7 boxes left, and we can maybe break into a new series. But we got plenty open right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 7 series up and available. It's kind of our sweet spot. Anywhere between 5 and 7 is kind of our go-to. Like I said, hop into those quad and triple boxes, ladies and gentlemen. That'll get us done with that series. 6 and 6 on that one. This is our can't miss, so we won't do that. We're not going to miss right here. Our jerseys and minis. 3 headliners available. Peyton Manning on a mini, Joe Montana on a mini, and AJ Green. Not pictured here, but still available as well. Told this last week, or it was last Monday, to our guy Mike Napolitano, and I might have told you before too. I got tricked over this past winter. I went to that Mount Carmel Loyola game, and I thought AJ Green was there. Well, and AJ Green. AJ Green and AJ Green? AJ Green with an E at the end was there. It's some sort of influencer that goes to like high school games and hypes up the
You're
kids
like,
there.
"Aw, man."
I go, oh, that's AJ Green. And, someone even said, hey, yeah, no, that's him. I go, Cincinnati Bengals, AJ Green goes, yeah, that's him. And
They just straight up lied to you.
yeah, he sure did.
They just straight up lied to you.
I got played for a fool.
You're like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Dude, give me your money.
Yeah. But sure enough, you're also gonna see, but that's not, like I said, we're dealing with the actual authentic AJ Green here, not some rando. But into the vault, which is our chase of the day, have yet to fill up a vault. So let's go ahead and do that, folks. I'd love to see that. Couple speed flexes in here as well. I say a couple times too, because there's 4 still available as I see. Randy Moss, AJ Brown, Steve Young, and then Adrian Peterson, all available on speed flexes. I see Dan Moreno, Drew Brees, and Bo Nix. All 3 solid quarterbacks right there, not going to lie. All on authentics. And then Deion Sanders, like we just mentioned, on a rep right there. Newly extended, newly acquired. And then Frank Orr on the secondary hits right there as well. Man, that Steve Young is looking nicey. The little ripped
Everybody loves
red gold. Man, oh man. Almost like paint, is it like spray paint almost? Oh my god. I always forget to hit the escape button. There she blows. Look at that.
Look at that. Shout out.
That's a beaut. Is that the AP? It'd have to be. Man, oh man. And there's our Randy. Is that half yeah, it is. Half Marshall or oh my goodness, what
We are Marshall.
that is Marshall? That's where he went?
That's where he went, Marshall.
Okay.
Thunder and Herd.
What other college did he go to? He was a
Marshall.
just okay.
So he was recruited to go to Notre Dame. Originally, he was going to go play for Lou Holtz
Okay.
in Notre Dame, but
You
did
can't
not.
you can't do that and expect me not to
What, he went to go play for Lou
not
Holtz?
to spit up my milk.
Lou Holtz.
Oh man. Also chilling as well. We got the practice squad. Still a couple
You're probably
names there.
thinking because he's from West Virginia. So you might be thinking he was a Mountaineer. He's not.
There was definitely, I don't know. Maybe it was the documentary I watched that was I don't know. Wasn't he? He was also getting recruited for something else, and he got
Yeah, he originally signed a letter of intent to play football in Notre Dame in '95.
okay.
He took part in a fight in high school
Emmitt Smith on the
that
mini.
left one person hospitalized.
Tony Dorsett on the authentic.
So basically, what it was is, from what it says here, had backed a friend in a hallway fight against a student who was talking bad to his friends. So he was like, I'm going to stick up for my buddy.
Gotcha.
And he
Michael
was
Penix
charged
on
with
the
a felony
authentic.
for kicking the student. And after pleading guilty to misdemeanor battery,
Ooh.
they were like, yeah, we're going to
Yeah, we're gonna have
Pull
to
your-
cut ties there, Jim.
pull your scholarship.
Ooh, that's on the Ring of
Oh,
Honor.
man, he actually spent 30 days in jail as a 17-year-old. I didn't know that.
Not.
Oh, he was sentenced 30, only served 3.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've been trying to toss around maybe some ideas for types of series. I'm not opposed to the lockup series.
The lockup series.
That's not the worst.
Who's in that? Is it Randy
Could
Moss?
be Randy
in
Moss.
that series?
Allen Iverson, maybe. I think he spent the day because I think he was involved in some sort of bowling alley brawl.
All right.
I was thinking about that one.
Lockup
I mean,
series.
I was thinking also, just to be back on the positive side of things. I was thinking of like cover athlete series and
Madden cover.
yeah,
athlete?
exactly.
That'd
Any
be
athlete
awesome.
that's been on the cover of said,
Yep.
to NBA, 2K, or MLB,
So it's
the
a
show.
so it's a like 1-in-4 mixer for you
Maybe, yeah.
because
I
we
would
could
think
do
so.
that.
Yeah,
Like we do 1-in-4 mixer style.
yeah,
You could put hockey athletes,
Yeah.
baseball, football, basketball.
yeah. I think it would be pretty solid. Like, get a guy like, under the radar like Joe Mauer, slide
Favorite
on in there.
covered athlete of all time, go.
I mean, the go-to. I mean, I don't really even think about it. Okay.
I want to see what the
MLB
internet's
The
saying.
Show 17 with the Ken Griffey on it. I really like that one. I think there might have been two different versions. I bought the one with Ken Griffey on it, so that's the one I would go to. And it's probably one of my favorite MLB The Shows of all time. I would also go. 2K11 NBA with the Jordan, where it's kind of mixing into each other, and then 2K13 when it's Durant, Derrick Rose, and Paul George. I think the three of them on there.
I'm torn between two. It's either got to be the Joe Mauer or the Andrew McCutcheon show.
Okay.
Because those were the two best show games.
Yeah.
I've been playing it though ever since Pedroia's been on the cover.
The
Was that
McCutcheon one
09?
was not when I started playing. That's when I got introduced. I picked it up at my cousin's house for the first time. Like, I haven't played since MVP 2015.
You know, it was the best game I've ever played.
Sure.
NBA The Inside.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
That was San Diego Studios NBA game
Oh, nice.
because it's
Nice.
same. Like the logo looked the same as.
Hey, Michael Convey, good morning. He says, morning, everybody.
Yeah. Oh no,
Michael, you might not know. You already got a dub, my friend. This AJ Brown, this old Miss helmet sitting here, that's going to you. That went to you, my friend. That went to you in
Bang bang.
one of our past Speed Flex double breaks, I believe it was. Or just a single. Sorry, yes, it was just a single.
Bruce
the AJ
getting into
Brown.
the can't miss jerseys and minis. Welcome to the room, Bruce. New customer.
Nice. Yeah, again, sorry, Michael. If I got to you before you were able to listen. Yeah, you won this this AJ Brown right here on the Ole Miss. Pull it in for you. Like I said, this is in the black and blue series, so the only blemish I was able to come across was maybe just the signature is just a little bit not faded, but kind of just like not pressed on just a little bit as much. Nah, I'm saying. But like I said, you can kind of see it where it's not full white the entire time. So yeah. Nice job. Congrats. I think it's a solid way to click on. You're like, I got the little crusties in my eyes. Didn't wait like, oh shucks, I didn't wake up in time. Nope. It's how does it look? Like I said, it looks fine. I think that might be the only blemish. We scanned around. I'll do it again just to double check, but I mean the decal doesn't look bad. Stickers or the stripe across the top, no bubbles, no nothing in that sense. Same thing on the other side. I think it's just this little schmear. You gotta respect the schmear, but you get this thing is just this tiny little smear on the actual auto itself. But again, at far away, you can't really tell. Obviously, up close, you get there with your magnifying glass. You go, okay, all right, I see what you're talking about. But not too shabby. Wake up and you're like, all right, I got an AJ Brown on my lap. I got an AJ Brown little Ole Miss helmet on my lap. Not too shabby. Right away to wake up. Get a little coffee in you. Get a little AJ Brown Speed Flex on top of that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh yeah.
I'm just bringing back memories now. Waiting for orders come in, just watching NBA The Inside gameplay.
Nice. I think it was. It's usually that Troy Dan Gaming on YouTube. He'll do every time like a new 2K or a new MLB The Show drops. He goes, I'm gonna hit a home run in every single MLB The Show.
Like they even did like the full like introductions.
Oh yeah.
Like games now, they just bring you right into.
I mean, the old Maddens, they used to do the pre-show, and you would see fans tailgating. They don't do that. They
well,
don't-
my
these new
my
Maddens, they
favorite
don't care.
one, yet again, I was in high school at the time, was the ESPN football games.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you'd be able to play your franchise game then watch Sports Center about that week.
Oh, that's awesome.
So basically,
yeah.
I would watch it because not only would I get to see mine and like it looked like the old Sports Center with like the guys that like played while you see your stats.
Yeah.
I would get to know, okay, what happened this week in my franchise without just looking through it.
Yeah. That was fun. That was always nice. I think it was even in like the 2K11, like they would do how the old NBA news, how the old NBA.com would look. They put that in like the display during your franchise mode, and you can just like click through the different stories, and it'd be like, oh, Dirk Nowitzki twerked his knee, and be like on the ground.
Yeah. The other thing that I liked was the EA college basketball games.
Yeah, they were. Someone just talked about that the other day too.
How you could pick throughout the season. You could pick ESPN or CBS, but once you got to the tourney, if you were in the March Madness, it was always CBS, and if you were in NIT, it was always ESPN.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. It's just the small details that they kind of overlook now. It's just all the same. So there you have it, folks.
Like, could you imagine if they made a Madden? It's like depending on what game you play, they have the CBS layout and the Fox layout. If you're on Monday night, it's the ESPN layout. Thursday Night Football, Amazon. Who really cares? Because Thursday games are kind of eh.
True that. Hit or miss. I mean, honestly, this year they weren't the worst. I would argue.
Usually they are, though.
I would argue that a majority, if not a lot of these Thursday games, are kind of better than the Monday night games, from where I can recall. I like this actually. It's kind of funny. Michael going to Jeff. He goes, "Hey, I'm on YouTube, so you get a little bit of a head start today." Yeah, guys. Obviously, I think Twitch is our definitely our quickest, least behind in that sense. YouTube just a step behind, and then Facebook just a little hair behind is that as well. And then that also kind of goes in our most popular. I think most of our followers, most of our viewers come from Twitch, secondary YouTube, and then after Facebook. So and then also for whatever reason, Facebook has been hit or miss. It's been good all day, and I don't want to. You got any wood anywhere?
The whole desk.
Yeah, there's wood. I think it's more like, I don't know. It's more like a ply. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not.
You were gonna say plywood.
Yeah, I know. I stopped myself because I didn't want to seem like too much of a numbskull.
Oh.
Not a carpenter, my friend.
I got a question for you.
Jesus,
since we're waiting for orders, so I'm gonna ask you.
Sure.
You're a White Sox fan.
Yes.
Give me 2 White Sox that homer today.
Considering they only had 2 hits yesterday, it's gonna be a bit of a stretch.
Unless you want me to bet on Angels.
I wouldn't tell you to bet on the Angels.
Well, I need 2 home run hitters from that game. And I'm thinking, what?
Who's pitching for the Angels today?
For the Angels, it's supposed to be Jack Kokonowicz.
Oof. It's a name only a mother could love.
24-year-old pitcher.
Okay. He's gonna get the jitters.
You guys are confirmed throwing.
Is he a righty or lefty?
He's a righty.
Okay, he's a righty. Maybe Benintendi again.
Do you want to know your lineup?
Sure, that'd be even better.
Batting number 1, Nick Matten. Then Lubob 2, Benintendi 3, Vaughn 4.
Won't
what
be
is
Vaughn.
it? Tice or T-Ice? Matt Tice?
Matt Tice, yeah.
He used to be an Angel.
Okay.
Vargas,
revenge game.
Baldwin, Jacob Elmaya,
okay,
and then Jankowski.
Boy, oh boy. It's kind of sad that I almost need you to say all those names again.
So you said Benintendi.
Yeah.
Are you locking that in?
Let's go Benintendi and Lubob. Let's go a little chalky.
A little chalky.
That might be probably the highest 2 odds for them too. Here, Jeff August goes Ricky's random question number 45. Glad you guys are keeping score.
So what I love, DraftKings has been having a no sweat home run play every single day. So what I'll do is I'll do a 3-legger, and if it doesn't hit, I get it back in a bonus bet. Use the bonus bet the next day. This is my bonus bet: $5 to win, $125.
Okay.
And if I lose, I already lost it. So Lubob and Benintendi.
All right. There you go. Lock it in, folks.
Only reason I picked the White Sox.
Gamble
is
responsibly as always.
Only reason I picked the White Sox, Nick, is because today, based on the weather in the ballpark, humidity's supposed to be high, pressure's supposed to be high. You know what that means?
That
They're
ball goes
flying.
flying. With that being said, Brooks Baldwin's probably going to hit one, and then another pitch hit from like Austin Slater or something like that.
Apparently today, the 3 stadiums that are going to be the home run stadiums today are they don't even call it guaranteed. It's just rate
Yeah,
field.
it's just rate field now. Yes,
That is so much dumber. Comiskey, Steinbrenner Field, where the Rays are,
Yeah.
and then Busch Stadium,
Okay.
where the Cardinals are.
Yeah.
You know, we get into this rainy. It's like the pressure's high, the humidity's high, ball travels.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Colorado.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was raining a little bit earlier today, so
The only thing that concerns me about Great America Ballpark and why I didn't mention them. Yeah, humidity's high, but the wind's supposed to be coming in today. I don't like when the
gotcha.
wind comes in, Nick. I don't know why I called you Jake. Wind goes out.
I know there's always a website. There's either a website or a Twitter page that goes. It's just titled "Is the wind blowing at Wrigley Field today?" And they just tweet yes or no. Simply that. That's usually my go-to for if I want to bet on a home run for a cup player.
Is the wind blowing at
Yeah.
Wrigley today?
Oh, it's so funny. Like I said, they were nail bite. They were holding it on a little bit longer than they should have last night. I didn't
heard
see
from
it.
my buddy that last night's game was electric.
Yeah, towards the end.
And
think
I
it
was like, I don't want electric. I want easy wins.
Yeah, 2-run home run in the ninth. Got a little bit got a little people scared, sliding in their boots. So
What are we getting into, folks?
yeah, come on now.
Come on now.
Vault is our chase of the day. We have yet to do so. We dipped in, had a couple of speed flexes ripped, as you can see right here, and then only one jersey / mini. Only one can't miss. Like I said, we have seven of those black and blue flexes left. We got 4 headliners. I think that's pretty solid right there. Jerseys, we're chilling on 19 boxes, 7 headliners. If we haven't already gone through that if I haven't mentioned, Champ Bailey's still available, Ray Lewis still available, Dwight Freeney still available, Ty Law on the jersey is still available, Ty Law also on the black and blue speed flex still available, Nico Collins back to the jerseys. I like me some Nico. And then Thurman Thomas, secondary headliner. And our diamonds, their most boxes, still available. 23 boxes, 8 headliners on the diamonds. But I would say it's tied for the same amount of speed flex is still available. Peyton Manning, Saquon Barkley, Ray Lewis, Trevor Lawrence. And that Trevor Lawrence was on a draft pick or on a draft day helmet. So that's looking mighty fine. Over into the vault, 17 boxes, 9 headliners. So like I said, if you're looking into, that might be our best. Almost, I mean, I got a couple that are 50-50 as well. Like I said, with 7 boxes and 4 headliners, it's just over 50% for the black and blue. But right there, like I said, in terms of most boxes and highest headliners, Vault has 17 boxes with 9 headliners, but there's still 3 Vault keys still left. $200, $100, and $50 still available. So go ahead, dive on in. If you're not getting a headliner, most likely going to be able to get a nice little shot at getting a Vault key. A little money right back to you, right back into your pocket. Practice squad, we got 8 spots. We got 8 boxes left with 3 headliners there. Sorry, let me not overlook what's still available on our vault. Let me not jump the gun there. Still 4 speed flexes in that one as well between Steve Young on that nice little ripped Niners lid. He has his name on top of that one. Adrian Peterson, that one's looking mighty fine on the Minnesota lid. AJ Brown, not on the Ole Miss, but it'll be on on an Eagle lid. And then Randy Moss also was looking mighty fine. Half Marshall, half Vikings speed flex on that one. Yeah, exactly that. Into the practice squad. 8 boxes still available. 3 headliners. I count them up. 3 headliners on the practice squad. Emmett Smith on the mini. On the Emmett Smith Ring of Honor Florida Gators mini helmet. Tony Dorsett on an authentic. And then Michael Penix Jr. on a Salute to Service authentic. Like I said, hopefully you call it your pen pals. I had a couple people saying they were fans of Michael Penix Jr. Like they always say, put your money where your mouth is. Hop in with that practice squad and try and get that Michael Penix Jr. then. Running around with your Penix out. College series, midterms. Hopefully your test scores are all available. So I mean you could be doing that. You're like, we're going streaking on campus. But different, like I said, different names. Baker Mayfield on the flex, Terrell Davis, and then Mike Evans on that Texas A&M. And finally, last little guy right here on the can't miss. One of our first ones today. We got 3 headliners still available. Peyton Manning on a mini, Joe Montana on a mini, and then AJ Green. The AJ Green, not the AJ Green that I was tricked upon. Like I said.
Who do you like better today? Phillies against the Nationals or Yankees against the Brewers?
Again, I would need probably pitching matchups, but
So it's
just based
what is
on
it? Chevalier and Marcus Strohm. And then
okay.
it's going to be Aaron Nola versus what? Muriel Parker, I think is his name.
Oh yeah, go Phillies.
Okay. One was going to be money line, the other is going to be spread. So the more confident one was going to do money line.
Yeah,
Thinking Phillies, but you never know.
they had a nice little run. They had 11 runs last night, so that's pretty good. Again, one of those things where, funny enough, I think I either said it already beforehand or right before we were going live. I said Cardinals money life because Cardinal flew into my backyard right before I left the house.
Sometimes the world just lets you know.
Yeah. And the other time, my buddy was messaging me, just goes, man, he sent me a picture of him in his Bryce Harper jersey that I snagged for him. He goes, man, I'm feeling Bryce Harper today. And I go, all right, that's all I got to say. Bryce Harper to hit a home run.
To hit a home run?
Missed him, but that's okay. He went 2 for 5 yesterday. Yeah, Yankees dropped 20 runs yesterday. So probably the Phils. Yeah, no, that's not a wrong take right there.
I mean, I'm still betting Yankees money line.
Oh yeah,
straight,
I'm sure.
But
Yeah, but he was exactly
For
that.
the
Who
parlay.
you were feeling more confident on? I could see that. Yeah, and whoever might have the better odds. I always look at that too. Always got to see what your moolah is best fitting that day. Like I said, guys, we're creeping up almost on that 11 o'clock hour. We'll be back, of course, obviously, chiming in again at 12, and then back again at 3 if we don't dip all the way in. And then, you know what? Just for you guys, we'll also go again at 6. We'll switch it up, though. No, it won't be...
just for you guys.
Yeah, just for you guys. I'm feeling nicey. We'll go at 6 again.
Oh.
I mean, between here, we got our Fanatics room.
I was going to say,
place.
you know what? Talking to our owner, Matt, and he was saying that Barstool had Gruden opening some boxes, doing some box breaks.
I wouldn't
No
put it
knife,
past him.
though, just ripping them open.
Oh, I mean, because it's all man.
Which my first thought is, all right, Matt, how much would it cost to get Gruden in the room?
Both literally and on
Nick,
some
I would
memorabilia.
step aside and let you and Gruden do the show together.
That'd be pretty
I'd
intimidating.
take that bullet to sit. I'd sit in the Sneeko chair across the room.
It'd honestly be pretty intimidating. Honestly, he would run me through the mill. It'd be.
Well, if you're not up for it, then I guess I'll step in. But
I'd love it, obviously. But it's still just the idea. He would definitely have to test my ability. He'd be throwing names at me that I never even knew about. Oh my goodness.
what we got to do is we got to watch those snapback reels, basically.
Yeah.
The ones where they okay, random football tight ends, and they show a picture, and like whoever names them first gets the point.
My only goal would probably be to like name a name, and if anytime he went, ooh, that's a guy, I'd be like, all right, all right, okay.
Ooh, that's a guy. Practice squad double, halfway to go.
All right, I was just about to say, what do we have? What are we close on? And that's exactly right. Halfway to go on the jersey as well.
We're picking with our food a little bit,
Yeah.
playing with it.
My mother always said, don't play with your food. Yeah,
And then I
halfway
would
to
go,
go.
but ma,
Yeah. Halfway to go on the jersey. Like I said, jersey, Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, Dwight Freeney, Ty Law, Nico Collins, Thurman Thomas. Still available. Man, oh man. I mean, maybe it's just me. I'll click on the randomizer just so I can also see. What's this? Get 15% off little guy right here. Oh. Well, it says get 10% off, but that's simply by just adding my email for first-time users.
I think it was a one-day thing.
Okay.
That's for new users.
Gotcha.
New users get 10% off.
Gotcha. I just want to make sure my eyes weren't deceiving me. It says get if I see 15%, even when I see 10% off, I go, oh man.
You're like, I get how much off?
Exactly right. Well, I get no amount off, and rightfully so, because it would just be unethical to hop in here. Because
By the way, Pedro Martinez completely broke the game of baseball.
yeah,
Because if you're a pitcher, you want to know how you can tell where not to pitch it to a guy?
how was that?
Wherever they practice swing. So
Okay.
he did this thing on MLB Network where he's like, he would know exactly where a guy wants it based on like where he does his practice swing. So this guy on Instagram was like, all right, we're going to put it to a test. And he went through like 7 or 8 different guys. And every time, like Trout does it like high. Or no, Trout does it low. He wants it low. Pujols was the one. Did it high. They looked at the heat map and it's like wherever they would be like, okay, right here, they're showing you as a pitcher, this is where I want it. Just don't throw it here.
Wow.
Except for Ohtani, he hits the ball everywhere.
Yeah, it don't matter. Absolutely a cheat
His
code.
entire strike zone is just red.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Except for last night when I actually bet on him to need a hit. Ohtani can get hits every other game, Nick.
That is my favorite thing again too. It's like anytime I bet on a guy to do well, they turn him into an AI version of Shane
Drewski.
Gillis, either Drewski or Shane Gillis. Now.
Yesterday was Vlad Guerrero with Drewski.
Yeah,
Because everyone's like, oh, he's going to hit a home run. I'm like, I'll just take a hit.
yeah. But yeah, like you already mentioned, halfway to go on the practice squad, and then also halfway to go on the jerseys. Oh, see, that's what happens. You got the morning sleep.
Crack open that dew.
I might have to do it again. Yeah,
I might have to do it again.
run it back.
Which we should be doing on this Flex series, dude.
Yeah.
Triple.
I was going to
quad.
say I can maybe toss it to you in that sense, or if you weren't already going to get to it. What's your favorite helmet right now? I'll just be as general as possible.
The
might
Raves.
be. I'm sorry. One
The
more time.
Raves.
The Raves helmet.
I love the Rave helmets.
So where are we finding that in here?
Ooh, do we have it? Do we have any Rave? I don't think
we might have
any
already
Rave-
broken into a. I don't know if there's any more available.
I don't think we have any Raves in the room currently, but
Okay.
I will say this. When we're just here in the office, I will say this. We do have Raves in inventory. They are coming. They are here, and hopefully they're here to stay.
I hope so.
Those are my favorites, though. Like
Gotcha.
they have taken the break room by storm. We did have a Rave in the practice squad for headliner.
Gotcha.
I'm just looking real
I
quick
mean-
here.
It's really tough.
Yeah, we had
For me right now, it might be either the Steve Young or the Adrian Peterson. Just when we were going through helmets and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did have Raves in the practice squad. We had a Nico Collins Rave, which that Texans Rave was. But like talking what's in the room currently, I don't know, man. That's Steve Young, like you mentioned, but that Randy Moss. I love me a good old rip, especially when it's the guy's pro team and his college team.
Can't go wrong.
I mean, you also got that, like, for my clean classic, like, oh, love me a standard. We got Baker Mayfield on the standard Boomer Sooner flex.
Those are nice because I think I ripped one with Adrian Peterson on there.
Mm-hmm.
This was the Randy though.
There's only one thing that bugs me about the Randy Moss, but it's not a big deal. What do you think it is?
I'm sorry, one more time.
With that Randy Moss, there's only one thing that bugs me about it.
What is that?
I would prefer. So they use the Viking like head logo.
Yeah.
We don't put those on our helmets.
Ah, okay.
I wish it was the horn. That's the only difference.
I think there's horn on one side and there's the other. Where's the college?
It's up there.
It's up there. There we go. I jumped over it. I knew I jumped over it. Yeah, Zach chiming in and telling me he was with the Saquon rave right there. He had won that yesterday. Nice. Congrats on that one.
Well, Penn State. Oh,
Yeah.
We are Penn State.
Still right there. Obviously, like we mentioned, the Baker Mayfield on the speed flex.
That Georgia authentic looks clean.
Yeah. Mike Evans on the Texas A&M still available. And finally, the Terrell Davis on the Georgia. Yeah, honestly, surprised that didn't go sooner. People were probably going for that one for sure. Oh, this one already went, unfortunately. Nice. But guys and gals, it's hop in wherever. Like I said, that Moss looks awesome. And has the Oakley visor, yeah. Oakley. Get your Oakleys. I know it doesn't, but every time I feel like it just runs around. Yeah, let me hop back into the video. Yeah, the Oakley. So you can see just a little bit better. Do you have a pair of Oakleys?
No.
Okay.
I have regular glasses. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
no,
wear
that's
Oakleys.
fair.
So
Do yours tint?
no,
Okay.
I don't have transitioners.
Okay. My teachers, some of them knew.
Not a big transition guy.
Some of my teachers knew, and then like when substitute teachers would be like, "Hey, take those sunglasses off, kid." I'm like, I won't be
glasses?
able to see.
They're my glasses.
I'm like, give me 5 minutes, they'll be fine.
Give me 5 minutes.
And they'd be like, sure enough, they don't even bring it back up because they forgot.
The only ones I used to have was I had aviators where it was like the top of the lens was sunglasses and the bottom wasn't,
Okay.
or it was like half and half. Yet again, which was just horrible. 'Cause then just the top of my glasses when I'm inside, it's just like I barely could see now. It's dark.
Yeah. Well, guys and gals, like I said, it's been a little bit since we've cracked anything open.
I will say this though. Shout out to Mark McAdams. He's the only one buying right now. He goes like, "I'll buy this." A few minutes go by, no one else getting in. "Oh, I'll buy this." So shout out to Mark McAdams. For,
Yeah, Mark.
Last 3 orders have all come from Mark.
There you go. Appreciate it, Mark.
Where's Mark's Funky Bunch?
Ooh, that's true. Fill it up, and you might become part of the Funky Bunch if you get into a break with them. That would actually be pretty good.
Mark's in the jerseys and the practice squad double. Let's see, is that it? That is it.
Join Mark. Be like Mark. Hop into a couple different spots. Spread the love. Let's get into a break. We always got that going. What's our best opportunity for a little bit of double up action? Let's see. Just
Double up? Diamonds?
Yeah.
Diamonds? You got what? Lawrence Taylor and Saquon.
Lawrence Taylor and Saquon, yeah. Or
Peyton
even
Manning and
also
Trevor
Strahan
Lawrence.
as well if you just go straight giant.
True. Can you check the graphic? What is Dion on? I can't remember. Oh, Falcon.
Oh, it's not Falcon.
Is
Then.
that the Red Falcon? Or is that in the vault? Or was in the vault, I should say.
Diamond. Come on. There we go. Dion's on the San Fran lid.
Okay.
What's left in the B&B? A little black and blue. We got Matt Ryan, Terrell Davis, Ty Law, and then they dual signed Brian Robinson Jr. and Terry McLaurin. 4 headliners still available, 7 boxes. We got a quad up and we have a triple box up. So we can get that out of here bang bang as fast as possible. Speaking of bang bang, hopefully you watched the new Dark Side of the Ring. Pretty solid. Oh, it's pretty solid.
You know what I watched instead that is like Dark Side of the Ring, but it's about like Hollywood actors and stuff? I guess it's on Max. It's called Hollywood Demons.
Okay.
And the first episode
Bam
was about
Margera, right?
Stephen Castle,
Okay.
who was the dad from Seven Heaven.
Okay. No, it's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, it was a show. Seven Heaven was a show on like not WGN, CBS
The
and
CW?
stuff. When I was a kid,
Okay.
you know, like
I know of the
family,
show.
dad's a preacher. They deal with different topics.
Okay.
Jessica Biel was on that show.
Oh, okay,
She
gotcha.
kind of got her start from it.
I know of it, never watched it.
Yeah.
Type deal. Just one of those like I know.
Hey, spoiler alert! I didn't watch it either.
Oh, okay.
It was one of those things where it was so big, you're like, I know what that is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those things again. It's like I know of Wings.
To me,
never
it seemed
watched
like
it.
a girl show.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
a young boy, I was like, I'm not gonna sit there and watch Seven.
Yeah, it's a tough look. It's a tough sell.
I was watching Teen Titans
Yeah, there you go. Teen Titan, yeah.
and wrestling.
Yeah. Like I said, folks, we have yet to do a vault. That'd be great. So, not applicable would be our Chase wheel spin of the day so far. Some solid wins, mostly belonging to our guy Dino, but Dean got the Calvin Johnson, currently not pictured. Also walking away with the Warren Sapp. I think it's just Michael Convey. Yeah, because Dino's also going away with this Chase Brown. Mm-hmm. And like I said, otherwise Michael Convey walking away with AJ Brown. So
Another Dean line from when he came into the room.
yeah,
Our music department is flat baroque.
that's good. He's good. He's like a good. He's like a B-roll C list guy.
The actor.
Yeah, but he always really good in whatever he's in. Just one of those
Music
guys.
department is flat baroque.
I think there's a lot of good a lot of voice acting too. So glad a guy like him gets I guess typecasted, but is still successful in a certain way. So it's kind of fun. Almost creeping up at 10:45. Like I said, I'll refresh just to kind of see where we're at. Otherwise, we might be wrapping it up a dash early in terms of our 9 a.m. hour.
A dash.
Gets us a little bit set up and ready to roll for our 12 o'clock hour, of course. 3 to go in the Jersey. I think we could. I'm willing to hold out if you guys are willing to fill this up. If you guys are willing to fill up a Jersey, we'll stretch out till 11, no problem there. But definitely, like I said, that shows hop in there, fill up the Jersey, and we'll go ahead and get her done. If not, like I said, hop into that vault. We'll be able to rip open as well, but also dive into a wheel spin, Chase wheel spin. The vault double fake spike double box is 7 away. Quad box is 6 away. Got 17 boxes there with 9 headliners. 3 vault keys, ladies and gentlemen. 3 vault keys, still including the $200 vault key, the $100 vault key, and then the $50. if I'm not mistaken. Is there? No, okay, no, there's also single. Wide open on the single. Wide open on the single. So definitely, like I mentioned, however we'd like to get there. Might have to offer Dean a trade for that Johnson. Yeah, I mean the Kelvin Johnson jersey, yeah, and I mean the time would be ticking if you want me to make it if you make it official trade. You have about 15 so minutes, but otherwise you just have to do it off air / just in between y'all.
You also have to have also won something on the
That's
show.
true. Oh, yeah. That's the okay. Okay, gotcha.
Trades can only be done with items. Both items have to be from the same show.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Understandable. Okay, that was probably said in a way, but that was never clarified in that way. So thank you. That
It's on the rules
that
page.
obviously makes the most sense. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to it again because it's always never bad to review.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Per the UA rules page, it says the three things: the player is trading with someone playing in the room. All items involved in a trade must have been won on the same show.
Yeah.
Example, items won on the 12 p.m. show cannot be traded at 3 p.m. Items won at 3 p.m. can't be traded with 6 p.m.,
So on
etc.
and so forth. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
total
No.
items
King MC is acknowledging that he's good. Yeah. Definitely would have to be off air. Yeah.
and there's the one I didn't know was on the rules. Go ahead, I read it. The total items involved in a deal cannot exceed 6.
Okay. Just between both parties.
Just as the total items involved in a deal does not exceed 6.
Okay. Again, fair. I would say, a 3 for 3 or a 4 for 2 type deal.
Or
I
if
can
it's
see
like a
that.
speed, like 3 authentics for a speed.
That's
flex,
what I'm
something
saying.
like that.
Yeah. If you ever wanted to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
And again, value's always up to everybody in terms of that sense. I know
Values in the eye of the
speed
beholder.
flexes. From what I was told, a plain old speed flex, just white with no logo, no nothing on it, it's going to go anywhere between 600 and almost 1,000.
600 or 700, depending on. I was originally told 500 right
Yeah.
out the box.
It's
That's
going
like
up.
straight from right
It's
out.
going up now, yeah.
Well, that's straight from like right out. Like now it'd be
Yeah.
like $600 with this no logo.
Yeah.
Slap a logo, slap a visor, slap a signature on it. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
Yeah, it's just going to keep going up and up and up. I mean, again, just in the same breath,
Uh-huh.
I've seen some people personally. They win it here, and then it's up on the secondary market, whatever it may be, and they throw it up there for a little bit. Well, it's a nice little chunk of change. I'll say it's far more expensive. It's far less expensive to get a couple break spots here than it would be to go on the secondary market and try to get any one of these names that you see here. And I'm talking, like I said, between Peyton Manning, Saquon Barkley, Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson, Deion Sanders, all these hot names that are consistently hot or consistently there. Like I said, they're not going to get any cheaper.
Consistently hot or consistently not.
Death Tech, yes. So with the 12 o'clock hour coming up, any break that isn't broken here, it's then taken on into the next hour. So it's going to be it'll change on the website the time of what it's going to be. So it'll still be live break number 1, but then it's going to be at the 12 o'clock hour. So again, if your name is in there, say you bought into the jersey spot and the jersey is yet to break, which like I said, it's close. We got about 3 more spots left. Still at 3, I believe. Then it's not going to refresh. You're not going to get. You'll just roll exactly that. It'll roll over to the next spot. So you were exactly right, Death Tech. Yeah, I saw Mahomes 23 bomb card signed listed at $17K. Yeah, that sounds about right. And again, that for the card. Oh, one of those the bomb cards, the kaboom cards. Yeah, those have been really sought after.
We bring the boom.
I give that card
That's
5
what
big
we
booms.
do.
Boom, 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 boom. And then
Love your
exactly.
Rizzler.
The signature itself adds to it. If it got graded at all, that would be left. Which headliners are left on the jerseys? Is a great question, Michael. I got you. Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, Dwight Freeney, Ty Law, Nico Collins, and then unlisted secondary hit is Thurman Thomas. Not unlisted, but not pictured. Excuse me. Yeah, no problem. Death Tech, I got you. Yeah, first time my son Leo is on. He's excited. Yeah, no, this is personally. I'm here now twice a week, and I would say this consistently. It's still the same thing. I've been here for almost 6 months now. It is like a mini. It's like a mini Christmas day every single time. I know, right? I know, right? Taylor's asking what's left in the vault. Vault, we got. Let's see. Vault, we got 17 boxes, 9 headliners, 3 Vault keys still available. Bo Nix on the authentic. Drew Brees on an authentic. Dan Marino on an authentic. 3 solid quarterbacks right there, all on authentics. We slide over to speed flexes really quickly. Steve Young on a speed flex. Adrian Peterson on a speed flex. AJ Brown on a speed flex, and AJ Brown and Randy Moss on a speed flex as well. That was on that ripped Marshall and Vikings lid. Pretty solid right there. Those are all speed flexes available in the vault. And then Deion Sanders on the rep. And then I see also Frank Gore in the secondary hitters as well. Yeah, it was a Gem Mint 10, he said, for that Mahomes 17K card. Yeah. If it's a Gem Mint 10, that obviously means, it's perfect all the way across the board. That means those corners are crisp and clean, no bends. The edges, same way. It's centered to up all perfect, and there's no blemishes, no spittle on the surface of it. So yeah, Gem Mint 10 all locked up nice and clean. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna be a pretty penny. I know. Hopefully we get the slab cards back. Hopefully that's one of my favorite that we see here. It's always different. Always like seeing that. Definitely know it's always like Christmas or a birthday each time. Each win too. I expect the same thing. Exactly right, King MC. Whenever you get the dub, always probably one of the best feelings here in the UA break room, feeling like it's Christmas morning. You woke up and you open it. You're like, is it a new Nintendo? Is it the PS2? Nah, bang! AJ Brown on a speed flex,
Bada
baby.
bing, bada boom, baby.
Mark saying, I know I won Josh Allen white speed flex last weekend on one of the last week's show, and that sucker isn't going anywhere. I just ordered a custom display for that. Yeah, that's nice. Nice little custom display. And we're trying to get some of those little different display things here. We're trying to get maybe a little Lazy Susan over here, maybe a little Rotato. I also mentioned, you ever see like the ring holders?
Yep.
We can use those for the slab cards. That's been tossed out there as well. So we're going to get some nice little displays. What's up? What's up? Jersey fill up?
No.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly that. Just like that. Just like that. Of course, when my ring display is a little bit smaller, but it can still do the same trick right there. Zach chiming in again. They had a downtown Super Bowl card signed too for like $10K. Oh, nice! Is that like our extra
for basketball?
Oh, nice! Yeah,
we used it for the Can't Miss 1 and 4.
Perfect.
Little basketball holder.
Perfect. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's quacktastic.
The Josh Allen had a visor on it too. That's nice. That's icy.
I'm shampoo. I go on first and clean the hair. I am conditioner. I go on second and leave the hair silky and smooth.
One more spot to go in that jersey, guys.
Yep. Camilo getting in there, getting their one spot newcomer here in the break room.
Good. Let's fill up that jersey so we don't have to be making that awkward, like, well, we did have the time, but I don't want it. No, come on. Let's just break.
I mean, depends. Who do they feel more lucky with, me or you?
Oh, that's true.
Who's going to pull the headliner heat? I don't know. You've been pulling headliners all day. Kelvin Johnson, Warren Sapp, AJ Brown.
Again, to be fair, I'm the only one that have done it so far today, but I do have the head start. Got a couple of headlines. Not gonna lie.
I'm the only one that's done it today.
If we're calling balls and strikes, so far I got a couple of headliners pulled today. Yeah, the jerseys are awesome, guys. Let's close it out. Come on now. Like I said, Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, Dwight Freeney, Ty Law, Nico Collins, Thurman Thomas still available. 19 jerseys, 7 headliners. So we got some bonus bangers just lurking, sitting around, ready to be ripped. And like I said, definitely in the I don't want to list who's there. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's a couple of headliners or a couple of unlisted people that are the bonus bangers that were headliners. Some are headliners in others, some are headliners there, and some are bonus bangers in others. So it's all over the place. We like to tease you a little bit here and there.
Also, guys, you're going to get this all summer long. So if you hate it, if you love it, you're welcome. Parlay of the day. Yankees money line, Phillies money line, Guardians money line.
Okay.
And I probably will put it in before usually I wait until the starters are announced because that's how I bet baseball money lines.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
But I think that fourth leg, I'm going to be putting the Mariners with Wu on the mound against Sears for the Athletics.
Taylor asking what's the headliners in the college. College, 3 headliners available, no secondary hits. Just Baker Mayfield on the Speed Flex, Terrell Davis, and then Mike Evans on the Texas A&M.
Let's do a jersey.
We got the jersey filled.
Eric closing it out.
Nice job there, Eric. Closing out the jersey. Zach saying Royals money line today.
Who?
Zach chiming in. He says Royals money line.
Royals?
Yeah. Looks a little
Interesting.
Bobby Witt
I was
Jr.
just, yet
Says they're
again,
due.
with me early on, it's all about what did they do last year
Yeah.
against these teams.
Oh, yeah, that's the counter your Guardian. Yeah, they're playing the Guardians, yeah. Okay.
Waka's a good pitcher.
Yeah. Sorry, this is just the regular jersey, so this would be the coin toss.
I will say this, though. You know who I am on for a hit? And I'm, once the Orioles get their lineup all situated, I'm going to be putting in that hits parlay. I do like for the Royal Sasquatch today.
Ooh,
Well,
okay.
Vinny Pasquantino.
I like him. He's Greek. Vinny Pasquantino. He's Greek. Coin toss jersey number 1. Drop me 1 box number, please, and thank you.
Are you sure he's Greek?
Is he?
No, just the way you're like, he's Greek. He's Greek. It's like, okay, I get it.
I'm gonna find out he's like Italian or something.
Probably.
Like 100%, dude. Like not an ounce of Greek in him.
Let's see.
That's how it was. I mean, that's Mike Moustakis, Greek.
A Greek.
Nick Castellanos, Greek. Coin toss jersey number 1, preferably if you are Omar, Mark Mallon and Mark McAdams, Michael Convey, Camilio, and then Eric as well. You could drop me a number, that'd be
International
great.
career. Pasquantino was on the Italy national baseball
Yep.
team roster
There we
in the
go.
2023 World Baseball Classic. Close.
Yeah. It was the hair on the arms, not enough oil.
Zach saying take the over on Bobby Witt. Guys I like today for the hits, not a lot of them.
Michael Convey is asking for box number 1.
Box numero uno? Do we have
Yes.
number one?
For the jerseys, yes, we do. Just for the regular plain old jersey, yes, we do. Box number 1, Derek Rose box called off the board.
So like I said, I like Vinny. I'm probably gonna go with Vinny 2 hits today.
Okay.
I also like Ryan O'Hearn and also Paul Goldschmidt.
Ooh, nice.
Goldschmidt leading off for the Yanks. Goldschmidt, Belly, and Judge. Yikes.
Well, we got our list. Let's
Good
see
luck
who's going to be
with that.
leading off for us after 9 times around. 7, 8, 9 times.
You know what I just thought to myself?
What are you thinking?
How many people are gonna do it today? And I'm gonna check to see the odds because I have to.
Oh, of course.
How many straight home runs did they hit yesterday?
Oh, I don't know. It's 3 in the first inning. Good luck, everybody. Exactly right. Thank you, King MC. Mark Mallon, first time. Let us know. Who are you rooting for? So we can always help you and point you in the right direction here in the UA Break Room. You're going to have the NFC North and the NFC South. Michael Convey, our box caller. You have the NFC East. Mark McAdams, switching up marks. Mark McAdams, NFC West. Camilo, you are hopping in the AFC North. Mark McAdams, also your first time as well. So let me know, Camilo. Let us know your squad, who you're rooting for, Maybe even if it's not that, maybe who your favorite athlete is. We can kind of point in that same direction. Mark McAdams checking back in, AFC South. Omar, you have the AFC East. And then Eric, our final, or he was the one that filled at the break, was able to fill it up. Eric, you have the AFC West. Box number 1. Number 1. Bang. Slicing and dicing. Slicing and dicing. Ooh, nice. And I'm not mistaken. If you are you feeling a little invincible on this one? It's gonna be Vince Papale right there. Nice, bango, bingo, bango. It's gonna be an NFC East hit. That's gonna be going to Michael Convey right there. Bang. On the Philadelphia Eagles jersey.
Jay-Z.
I was talking earlier. Well, we were already talking earlier about Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, but funny enough, finally pops up in a different way. On the JSA cert right there, also one of our special things we guys I also like there. He likes the Zach likes the D-backs today as well.
Yeah,
I personally like this jersey.
I can't bet.
I know
on the
that's
D-backs
that's
today.
against your Cubos, so you can't do it.
I have a rule in betting. I will bet for my team. I will bet on players on the other team. I will not straight out bet the opponent money line against my team.
Yeah.
Can't root for my team to lose.
This was also something I was thinking about too. Just maybe it'd be kind of like our 1 in 4 series. Get stuff that you wouldn't necessarily be signed. Get the athlete, but then get them to sign something that wouldn't necessarily be like. It would be kind of like a Mike Tyson gets like a C and say or something like that, or get Vince Papale to sign a copy of Invincible.
Yeah.
Get Jonathan Ogden to sign a copy of The Blind Side. Get Michael Vick to sign a copy of Madden 2004. I mean,
I will say this. I pitched our idea. I don't know if it's going to... I
Vince
don't know.
Papale right there. Again,
It
Michael
wasn't a
Convey.
serious
Congrats.
pitch. It was like just hey, I had an idea for this while we're talking about it. Matt does know about my wrestling.
Yeah.
The one that I talked about to you, the Royal Rumble idea I had. So the idea's out there.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen.
Swimming in the ether. No, again, it's tough. It is niche.
The thing he told me, it was like, I guess with wrestling items, like buying them,
Yeah.
it's usually the same people. It's
Yeah.
always the same items for wrestling.
Yeah, it's Funkos, and it's the same Funkos.
Like there's no Rhea Ripley's just floating out there.
No, it's I mean, again, even like her common, just regular Funko. Like if you didn't get it when it was in stores, like you're gonna have a tough time finding that in the secondary market.
I'm telling you, the one I think we should get, and we get them all the time in the break room. We gotta find the new John Cena Funko. The Last Time Is Now one.
Yes.
And get that one signed.
Oh,
by him.
100%. Gotta get that one for sure. Let me go to also, like I said,
The Last Time Is Now.
Don't want to lose that JSA cert. Right there. Congrats right there. And one of my finer folds, if I don't say so myself.
We got it.
I'm sorry, what?
I said we got it.
Oh, we got it. We're working on it.
Yeah, you got it. We a team here.
Let's see. Yes, walk on the bump and Kaufman is a good bet. Anytime the Royals are playing at home, it might be a good bet. They like to cheat.
What?
But so do the Guardians, because the Guardians last season.
You know what scared me though? I don't mean to cut you off because the Guardian offense is legit. So many games like the Giants, Cincinnati,
Yes.
the Rockies and the Rays, the Angels and the White Sox, the Twins and the Cardinals. High chances of rain. I stay away from those games.
I do too. I hate when they get called off.
Well, not even that. You put one of those in a parlay, the odds go down. As a straight, it's like, hey, if it doesn't happen, I get my money back. But those games are usually a little yucky.
Exactly. Nice. Yeah, Michael chilling. He's on a heater today.
Mm-hmm.
He's already racking up what? Is that 3 wins on the day already? 4? That's 4 dubs. 2 jerseys, 2 helmets.
4 dubs.
Whew.
Dub.
That's a nice morning so far.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we'll kind of chime in. We might hop back in, see where we're at on breaks and on at least filling it up wise. Is that still halfway to go on that? Was it the diamond? Yeah, halfway to go on the practice squad. Double box. And unfortunately, guys, have yet to get into a vault, so I'll go another 5.
It's up to you.
I think that's fair. If you go
You're-
another 5, that might be.
You're the
Give
host.
you guys good enough time to maybe crack into that practice squad double box. I think that'd be nice. Even if not, would also be a solid pre-fill for 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you don't want to shut the door so abruptly. Give you a 5-minute warning. Give you a 5-minute heads up. If we have not broken or got into anything, if I don't see any more movement, call 9 a.m. Call 9 a.m. a successful day so far.
Mm-hmm.
Nice way to get the day started. Gets everybody nice and woken up on a Sunday. I could have been there on a Sunday morning. Are we gonna have another divorced dad?
Moment.
Yeah. Another divorced dad rock song go out. He goes, Ricky, are you gambling on UFL today?
No,
No.
Don't touch the UFO.
No.
I'm not. I know the joke in the chat is, "Oh, Ricky's a degenerate." I'm not as degenerate as I used to be. Before it was.
That's fair.
You get into betting, you didn't want to bet on everything. I watch all these sports. I figured it out to where baseball's my jam. First baskets and basketball are my jam. I'm trying the NRL for right now. We'll see, like this year, trial run. We'll see. how it goes.
I'm gonna call balls and strikes on you because one of the first things you mentioned to me today, you go, I love you, I love working with you, but you're taking away my time away from my rugby. And I'm like, I figured you're probably also gambling on that too.
I'm testing out. I'm testing out the NRL. But yet again, I'm not going crazy in the NRL.
Fair
I'm
enough.
picking spots.
Fair enough.
I will say I did get the ultimate compliment though the other day, because the main reason why I'm into the NRL is I got a buddy who lives in Australia,
Yeah.
and
Down under.
I've now been watching for they're 4 weeks into their year
Oh, nice.
because they play weekend Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
He says, me watching over these last 4 weeks, I now understand the game better than some people he knows that's been watching their whole life.
It's just a will. It's just a will to watch and listen and understand. That's just
Staying up at
That's
like
the
4
difference.
in the morning some nights going on.
That's the difference.
Some rugby.
yeah. Can't bet on the UFL until like week 3. Yeah, I mean that makes sense because you don't even know who these guys are unless you're a sicko. Right? Let's just be straight up. Unless you're in there and you know the guys from like the JUCOs that these guys are going to, there's no way.
The only time I ever bet on tennis was when I was following somebody else's plays, but then I had to stop because I'm like,
No, the true one was I'm on when I was beyond late with my buddies, and they're like, "Hey, I'm watching. Are you like are you on this really quick?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it's like 2:00 in the morning. They're watching table tennis. Table tennis.
are you?
Russian. I think it was Russian or Polish table tennis. And I'm like, guys, we're better than this.
Better than this.
We don't have to do this. We can wait a couple more hours and take a baseball.
My
bet.
one buddy bets on darts.
That's fun. That's actually pretty exciting. A couple more minutes, guys. I'll wait another minute or two. Unfortunately, like I mentioned, unless we miraculously fill up a vault right away, we are not going to do a chase wheel spin. Probably hold off on that until the 12 o'clock hour. But so far, so good. By default, this is kind of our
I would
gold,
say
silver.
For me, the hit of the day, I like the AJ Brown.
I do too.
Love the Old Miss.
I do too.
I am sorry, Warren.
Warren, yes. Again, these are all black and blue speed flexes, so they come with a little bit of
Baggage.
baggage. But don't we all?
Don't we all?
Don't we all? I know let he who does not have the first perfect speed flex cast the first toss.
The first imperfection.
Yeah, exactly right. Ah, exactly right, guys. So perfect day so far. Nice way to get the day off started right. I'm glad people are again lively in the chat between trying to figure some stuff out, just talking sports, just guys in a room, even guys, just guys and gals in a room,
guys,
chiming in, talking sports. Jersey Slime, I can't wait until Ricky bets on India-Pakistan chess match.
I will only do that if I get a really good tip from Chinmay, because Chinmay is my cricket guy. Chinmay is the one that knows the cricket.
Yeah. I think you're right, Zach. I think Ben DiNucci was on one of those teams last year. Yeah, Ben DiNucci didn't they fold the Seattle Sea Dragons? That was my squad. I think he was on the Sea Dragons.
You weren't a Battlehawk?
I did like the Battlehawks too. Just maybe by proximity, I would have to be a Battlehawks fan because they're the only one close to the Chicagoland area.
Did you only like the Sea Dragons because
how crazy the logo looked? Yeah,
I thought it was because they had Jim Zorn and then Jim Haslett were their two coaches.
I had no idea. No.
Did they fold?
I think so. But there you have it, folks. I'll do one more quick refresh just to see where we're at. I think we're basically still exactly where we were. 8 there, wide open there, 6 still on the couple doubles and quads. There was one more that was added into the practice squad, but again, might be a solid pre-fill if we end up getting that done between now and 12 o'clock. So, again, Ricky, all good on your end? No other questions, comments, concerns before we head on out of here?
Great show.
Awesome. Exactly that. Great show.
Great show.
Well said. Ditto. I would agree with that 100%. Guys, again, we're going to cross some T's, dot some I's, get some things all figured out and cleaned up in here in the break room, and then we're back. Do not go anywhere. We are back at 12. We're gonna switch, tag in, tag out, and we'll get a little Ricky over here on the hosting side of things and Nick on the producing side of things. So again,
that's interesting. The USL or the UFL, their conferences are the USFL conference and the XFL conference.
Oh, okay, nice. That's nice. As long as it's nice and spread out there. So there you have it, guys and gals. We're back again, 12 o'clock. Do not be there or be square. Simple as that. We'll see you in a little bit. Take care.